Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. My name's Richard. Today we're going to be talking about how the price of motorcycles has reduced over the last month or two. We're now currently in October, coming up to the end of October. And the correction of second-hand bikes and the prices associated to them has really taken shape. I'm now seeing bikes that were advertised at £4,000 advertised now for £1,000 or £1,200. The correction has really had a major impact on the prices, and they seem to have gone back down to pre-pandemic prices, pre-COVID, which is the right thing, to be fair. There's some iconic bikes that are worth the price that they're still being advertised for, but most of the bikes that are old are just old bikes. They're not iconic like a GS 650 Suzuki. Yeah, they're just not iconic. So let's have a look at some examples in the office. We'll go back to the office.
Welcome to the office. I know it's not the best office and it's not the best background. Maybe I'll sort something out in the future and make it a bit sexier. But it's not the best office. It's where I normally work, as I work from home. But I've been through Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace, and tried to find some bikes where their prices have reduced, balanced against the last 2 years. Yeah, a bike may have been £8,000 and now it's only £5,000. And there's a few bargains on here that I just want to show you that could achieve even lower numbers if you go hard in with an offer, etc., etc. So let's have a look at what I've been looking at and take it from there. Okay, so here we have a Triumph Thunderbird, 2009, so 15 years old, only done 13,500 miles. It's got 2 keys, it's HPI clear. Of course, you should check the registration on one of the typical applications that are available on the internet. It's got performance exhaust from Triumph and a black headlight cowling, and pretty standard as the seller is saying. It's only done 13,500 miles. I had the 1700 version of this bike over in Qatar, and I actually imported it back to the UK, and it was a great bike. The engine is so powerful. It's such a lazy engine, but so powerful. There's so much torque in it, and it's only going for 4,950. I guess if I rang him up, whoever's selling it, I guess they'd accept £4,500. Now that is a bit of a bargain. So it's a bit of a winter bargain here in October, November 2024. You could get a great bike that needs a bit of a clean. Yeah, but it'll shine up perfectly. Just have a look at these pictures. The belt is belt drive as well. Absolutely fantastic machines. Those wheels look immaculate. It's obviously been looked after. It's a bit dirty around the exhaust. Could do with a polish. But for £4,500, I think that's a winner. And it's only got 13,500 miles on it. It's 15 years old. Soon to be 16 years old. And has done less than what in effect is 1,000 miles a year. Hopefully it'll have service history. It doesn't say that. But there we go. That looks okay. Bit of a bargain. What do you think? Comments below. And here we have a Honda CBR 500. 2019, so that's 5 years old. It's only got 6,656 miles on it. 6,500 miles on it. Obviously can be ridden on an A2 license. Perfect Runs and rides perfectly with no problems. No scratches, dents or rust. It looks very clean. It's got the tinted windshield. Full service history. The owner has owned the bike for 1.5 years. It's got 2 keys, logbook, owner's manual, service book. Oh, down in Coventry. That's not a bad price. £3,700. Take 10% off that. That's what, £400. I suspect the guy or gal will accept £3,300 for that. That's not a bad show for that. 3,300. That's good. That possibly even less. If I was going in, I would be texting them and saying, "Look, I've got £3,000. Are you ready to do a deal? I'm very interested. I've only got £3,000. Are you ready for me to come down and collect it?" And I guess that'll get the seller thinking about it. I think that's not a bad bargain. It's a 5-year-old bike, let's say £3,000. You know, so the bargains are to be had at this moment in time. I also suspect that they're going to come down in price in the near future. Let's have a quick look. Look at that. Looks absolutely wonderful. Looks in beautiful condition. Looks like the guy who owned it, the guy or gal, has looked after it. That'll do 80 or 90 miles per gallon. That'll get you to back work and back. Look at the braiding here. It looks clean. Everything looks clean. There's no rust or anything. Wheels look clean. Billets look clean. Chains in good condition. The stickers are still on the swinging arm and they look clean. That looks okay. £3,000 you could have this. Potentially. Maybe 3,300. But it's only done 6,600 miles. Incredible. Another little bargain. Wow. 2024 Scrambler 400X. £4,500. This has actually been reduced, I think, from 4,750. Only 2,000 miles. It's got full service history. The bike is spot on, as new, as the guy says. It's got the 15-tooth sprocket fitted rather than the original 14-tooth. And it has the vehicle history report. It's a brand new bike. Obviously, you should do your own history report just to make sure it's not being written off or anything like that. And I'm not implying that this bike has been written off. I'm not implying that. I'm just saying you should always check with the likes of Vehicle Checker or whatever it is that you're going to be buying. So he's selling it for 4,400. He's already reduced it from 4,700. I suspect he'll take maybe 4,100 or 4,200. Great bargain. 2-year warranty on this bike, and it's transferable to the new owner. Also, the vehicle recovery for the year 1 is transferable, and that covers Europe. So I believe it should cover Europe. So if you're thinking about shooting off to Europe, then you've cracked it. If you have a problem, you can always get recovery back to the UK. This looks a shining example. It doesn't look dirty at all. It looks very, very clean. Look at that. I suspect he'll take 4,200 for that just to get rid of it. As I say, people have reasons to sell them. And whoever this guy is that's selling it, guy or gal, they're probably driven financially to get rid of it. So there you go. It's on a 24 plate. It's brand new. Brand new with 2,000 miles on it. Looks absolutely immaculate. Another example where you can get a bit of a bargain on the understanding that the market is coming down and down and down. Here we have a 2018 765 Street Triple S. £5,200. This bike looks in immaculate condition with only 19,500 miles on it. I know the pictures aren't particularly great, but the point is, at this moment in time, you can get what is relatively, over the last couple of years, a really good price for a much reduced price, a really good bike for a reduced price. So 5,200, take 500 off that, maybe a little more. I would suspect that this guy will accept something like 4,700. 4 weeks ago in Mansfield, it was listed. I think that's a bit of a winner. It looks like it's been looked after beautifully. Of course, it's a sports bike, and you're going to have great fun on that. Super powerful. Tyres look good. Yeah, the tyres do look good. Yeah. That's a nice bike, that. 19,500 miles. Seller's description. Never let me down. Been to Scotland and Wales in excellent condition. Just looking for a different style of riding now. New set of put on a new set of rubber. There we are, new tyres and a fresh MOT, 12 months MOT. There we are. That's not a bad deal. You'll get that for less than 5,200. Less than £5,000. It's coming up to Christmas. People want Christmas money for spending presents on the kids and things like that. There's a bit of a bargain. What do you think? There you go. Comments below. Tell me what you think. Here's another Street Triple R. 2018. 6 years old. £5,000. It's going to sell that for 4,500. It's been listed 4 weeks. Over in Nottingham. It's got 5,000 miles on it. This is a toy that's been kept in a garage. It's 1,000 miles a year. It looks in very good condition. It doesn't look like it's been abused or anything like that. It says here, 5,000 miles, MOT expires April 2025. Last service done at 3,500 miles. That's 1,500 miles prior. It has a quick shifter. And anything else specific to it? Yeah, it's got a quick shifter on it. Look at that. Absolutely wonderful bike. You're getting loads of value for your money. Look at that. It needs a good clean. I think it needs a good clean. I don't think it's been abused too much. The tyres look okay. Yeah, you can see here there's a quick shifter module. That looks okay. Looks good value for money, shall we say. There's actually a video on this. But yeah, it looks good. So he's selling it for £5,000. That's listed 4 weeks ago. I'm assuming it's still available. He'll take 4,500 for that. 4,500 for a bike that's done 5,000 miles. Great value for money. Great value for money. There we are. Just shows the prices are coming down. The prices of the second-hand market are coming down. Here we have another Honda, the CB650R, £5,500. I suspect he will take a large reduction in that. It's been listed 14 weeks. I suspect he'll take sub 5,000 on that. It does say excellent condition and what he believes is the best colours against gold wheels. So that's his opinion. That's great. It does look very good. It looks great. Only a fair weather bike and did 225 miles last year. He's got full service history since when he owned the bike, which was July 2020. So he's owned this bike for quite a long time. It's got a few things and he's kept all the original parts which will be included in the sale. So he's, upgraded a few things, that's it. That's good. It's not far from Sheffield. MOT'd renewed until July 2025. It's been advertised 14 weeks. So I suspect this will go. I suspect if you go in hard, offer 4,500 and then start bidding and then start haggling from there. Yeah. I'm not saying you're going to get it for 4,500. but you certainly get it for less than 5,000, somewhere between 4,500 and 5,000. It looks absolutely wonderful. Let's have a look at some of these photographs. There we are. I guess that's outside his house, his or her house, and looks a nice place to live. So I guess they look after the bike. He's obviously just giving it a wash. That looks superb. If you can get that for sub £5,000, you've done a great job. It's only got 4,300 miles on it. 4,300 miles on it. There are so many garage queens. So many garage queens. There's a bit of a bargain to be had there. You'll get that for less than £5,000. Maybe only £5 less than £5,000, but certainly somewhere between £4,500 and £5,000. It's been listed 4 weeks ago. Maybe it's already sold and he's not taking it off, but I very much doubt it. Get in touch. There you go. So I've shown you a few bikes. The prices, the prices have obviously changed over the last 6 months. 6 months ago they were much higher. Now we're rolling into the winter period, and I've always said the best time to buy a motorbike is in the winter period. We're now in October, end of October coming up. Depending on when this video goes out, I'll be open and honest. So it's somewhere between the middle and the end of October. And it gives you a flavour of what's on the market and how you could possibly achieve what could be a bit of a bargain. You know, we've had a look at a few bikes, Hondas, Triumphs. There are many, many more bikes out there. Have a look on Facebook Marketplace and be careful of some of the sellers, because some of the sellers are a bit dodgy. But, you know, and let's understand it, everybody lies when they're selling a motorbike. They do lie. I don't. I'm open and honest. I'm transparent. But, you know, just bear that in mind. And you can get yourself a bit of a bargain. Now the prices are starting to, what's the word? Come down. They're coming down. They're going back down to what they should have been. The prices over the last couple of years, 2 or 3 years since COVID, have gone crazy. That's finished now. Absolutely finished. And people are realising that, and they've started to reduce the price. It's coming up Christmas. People need Christmas money to buy presents for the kids and that, and all that kind of thing. Don't forget to use Car Vertical or something like that to check every machine that you're going to visit. Negotiate the price before you go and visit, and then use Car Vertical to check out the history of the motorcycle. It costs, I don't know, it costs 20 quid, maybe even less, £20. Don't forget to use something like Car Vertical. You can then confirm that it's not been stolen, that the mileage has not been skewed, it's not been written off, all that good stuff. You don't want to go and visit a bike that's been stolen or whatever, or a category N or a category S. You don't want to do that. You want to have a solid bike that's great. And if you're not mechanically minded, when you go and visit the bike, take someone who knows what they're doing to look around the bike. Yeah. I hope you found this useful. Comment below. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'll see you very soon. Thank you. Bye bye.